White liberal women are about to mess up Japan. Now, look, I get you got to be politically correct for your YouTube titles. But let's call it what it is. These feminazi whale scum are about to butt-fuck Japan with sandpaper. Because if anyone's been watching my content for a while, I've been doing this for over 3 years now, and you can go back over 2 years ago, and you'll see I've done videos talking about the wokeification of Japan, because this has been an infectious issue for them. They're about 5 years behind us, but they are following the exact same trends we did. So anyone that thinks Japan is this bastion of freedom and like they're the last unwoke place left in the world, you're all retarded. And thankfully, there's somebody finally, besides me, talking about it as well.
Where's that motherfucker that was in your chat saying feminism isn't happening in Japan? I want that bitch back here.
Let's go.
Nelly, I can't wait to hear your response to
I
this.
bet she's like not even Japanese.
Every single time I talk about how the bento box is a symbol of Japanese women's oppression, I get a ton of hate comments.
I beg your finest fucking pardon?
You want me to roll it back just so everyone can hear it again?
Yes.
I bet she's like not even Japanese.
Every single time I talk about how the bento box is a symbol of Japanese women's oppression, I get a ton of hate comments.
You deserve to be nuked off the planet and have every ash that could potentially be you launched into space.
Every time I talk about how the bento box is a symbol of women's oppression, I get hate comments.
Not enough.
Deport.
She's
Now, not deport here. She's in Japan, I assume. Deport from Japan to somewhere with actual problems with women like the Middle East. And preferably, we wait to glass the Middle East until you've been deported there so you go with them.
Oh my God. This, you know what? I actually blame the companies that allowed, because I feel like this is somehow connected, that allowed the people who were putting the messages, vocalizers, right? They would hire the vocalizers and bring them to Japan. Not even kidding.
Thank you. Yeah. Cindy, I'm the only person in the goddamn anime sphere talking about that. Yes, these Japanese companies, anime, manga, video games especially, are literally hiring Western vocalizers and flying them out to live in Japan to be in-house Japanese vocalizers. But people are like, oh no, Japan's going to be fine. Bitch.
No.
They're hiring these people from here in America to go in-house to do the localization in Japan.
They are a plague on society, not just ours, but every single fucking one. They honestly, if you guys are so like, not you guys, but like if these women,
Royal you guys,
yeah, these royal retarded you guys, okay, really do need to like, they absolutely deserve to be sent to like Iran or wherever fucking Gaza is, and then just bomb it. Okay, because they love it so fucking much, and it's our biggest fucking problem. 2 birds, 1 stone.
To be fair, in the Middle East they get stoned. But to Hayden's credit, because Hayden says in the comments, Hayden says, "Hey, I've been talking about it too." It's true. Hayden Wayne has been talking about it, but unfortunately, Hayden Wayne doesn't upload any goddamn YouTube videos anymore. But no, Hayden has been. But speaking of Hayden Wayne for a 20 banger. Go another 55-ish minutes at least. I'm getting close to work. We'll be going a while. We've hit tier 1. We'll be going a while. That being said, guys, we're 69 away from tier 2. We are
nice.
We are, see? 69.
Nice.
Away from tier 2. So let's get there, you absolute fucking legends. Thank you so much, Hayden. Appreciate you. We love you. This is for you.
Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations.
But hey, by the way, did you know that I suck dick as a man? I lick the ass of other men. But really quick, I lick the balls of a man.
And somehow that was the palate cleanser. Shout out Valdrain. Oh, that was a super chat. I'll get that in just a sec. Patrick Roxas for a 2-banger. Watching this, I lost a brain cell. I missed the watch party. I was so bummed. I mentioned it on multiple streams and in the Discord. But I will tell you, Patrick Roxas, I fucking loved it. I loved the movie. It was so good. Even Serranos enjoyed it.
Wow.
So you had a banger pick. It truly is one of the best movies we've ever watched in the watch party. Excellent choice. And then Veldrain with a 2-banger. Sub to dub is bad. Sub to Japanese, mind fucking blown. You're telling me. Let's get y'all one more clip before we go further. You know what? I don't play this one often enough, and I did make that banger-ass Star Wars reference earlier, so this is for you guys, especially you Angry Badger fans out there.
It's broken. Can you understand what he's saying?
I'm not a protocol droid.
I'm pretty sure that Beep is down.
I sense Count Dooku is above us.
Oh, yes, you're right. Beep is up. I think.
Alrighty. So far, we are 11 seconds in, and we have learned that this woman thinks that bento boxes are a sign of oppression against women. So let's keep going.
Everyone always tells me that it's just a lunchbox.
there's Leaflet powering down already.
Well, like,
Just,
okay, think about how stupid this is. Okay, I mean, like,
Yes.
I'm assuming she's talking about like wives making bento boxes for their husbands and girls making them for their loved ones, right? What is wrong with presenting your loved ones something that will nourish them? Like, I just like.
Good question. I'm just like, I used to be married, right? I'm a twice divorced man. Now, back in the olden days, I didn't cook whatsoever. But for the second wife, your boy was a massive cook. The ex-wife would be all like, "What's for dinner tonight?" And I'd be like, "It's a surprise, bitch." And I'll whip out some 5-star shit that could be served at a goddamn Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Was I oppressing a woman for that? Or was she oppressing me because me, as the male, was doing the Shut the fuck up, you dumb cunt.
No, this is what tells me, like, this woman is going to be... No, I'm convinced this woman is already a lesbian. There is no man that she's going to make a lunchbox for because she's going to be miserable,
No, but she's
alone.
going to have a woman eat her lunchbox.
Yeah, and be miserable because it tastes like shit. Because this is a miserable woman. But like, point is,
No, the pussy is also called the bun.
I know.
Eat her.
It's gonna taste like shit.
Okay. Oh,
Miserable
from
woman.
experience.
No, thank God, because I would be the one being physical. You know, just backhand to the face. Okay, but like, I also, it's just like, it's such a simple thing that makes a person happy. And because this woman is so fucking miserable, she can't understand that. Because she doesn't understand how to make others happy. She only knows how to make herself happy.
And that is the vast majority of not even feminists, but women today. Not all women, very obviously, because I've met some incredible women, such as you, for example, such as Moxie, such as Cult Classic Cage, such as Sevi. I know a lot of awesome women in this space. But most women are selfish fucking losers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep going.
What like you have to have like some next level, like just broken brain to not see that, like, what an honor that is actually to like give someone you love something that they will enjoy and something that will sustain them through the day. Like that's such a fucking honor. And they're saying that it's awful, like it's some kind of cage, and like that. Jeez, people are mental.
It's part of the patriarchy in Japan. There we go.
Okay, comments. Everyone always tells me that it's just a lunchbox and that it's not that deep. But it is. And I'm going to take you down with me. Because
No!
No, actually, yes. She's not just going to take us down. Her and her ilk are going to take the entire nation of Japan down with her.
I have choice words.
I mean,
She's taking us all down with her giant forehead. She's sinking the ship.
you mean 5-head? Yeah.
Yeah.
This idea of like, no. Everybody else is wrong but me. And I'm the one who's right about bento boxes. Like, okay.
These people don't understand
because
what
the
love
bento
is.
box is
No, of course not. Of course not. And life and love is bento boxes.
with me. Because the bento box is also a symbol of Japanese empire. Patriarchy in any country is always going to be closely
Why? Because
linked
they're
to
stacked like
nationalism.
towers?
Because
Like, is that
Thank you
why?
for the sub, General Kenobi. Sorry, go on, Cindy.
No, I mean, like, is it like a symbol of the empire because they're stacked? Like, I don't understand that mentality. She does not come off as a Japanese person. She's still just like a woman that did.
Listen to her voice. Even if she is ethnically of Japanese descent, you could tell this dumb slut was raised in America because she speaks perfect English.
Yeah, no, really good English. And she's spouting bullshit because I really feel like a woman in Japan would not spout this kind of bullshit because they understand like how important it is to not only give a bento box but also to receive one. It's a sign of love, it's a sign of affection. Like, it's an honor to get one from, somebody you really care about. So like it's wild that I, as an American woman who has never been to Japan, understands the importance of a bento box, and you have a dumb fucking cunt like this on the goddamn internet spouting this shit. You guys are not shaming her enough. Okay.
And you guys aren't subbing to Cindy enough. Make sure you do that because my dick is rock hard.
Because women quite literally make humans and are socializing them for the next generation of laborers. So
You are going okay. You were in dog whistle territory. Your mic isn't even picking it up. Try again.
Do with the bento box. Yes, women make babies, but you know what? It takes two to fucking tango. You don't make a baby through osmosis or what the fuck ever. Okay, you can't will it into existence. You need a man, and if you need a man, make him happy. You miserable daft bitch.
Now, to be fair, a black woman that aborted her child would have named it Osmosis.
Osmosis Jones. Yes.
Carlos Batista with a 5-banger. Cindy's going to treat her like the Boondocks chicken meme. Bitch, this chicken is cold.
No, not just once. It would be 3 times because she needs it right in the fucking mouth. Okay.
Harder, Leon, harder.
Fucking yes. Okay. Cooch had it right.
the amount of love and effort that you put into your bento box is not only a representation of how much you love your child, but it is also a direct correlation with how much you love your country.
Could you imagine the bento box that she would make for anybody?
Holy fuck.
You okay, Leaflet? You all right? I saw you just
People
kind
are
of
retarded.
I know.
They don't understand love. That's the problem with that. They have no love in their heart for anybody, including themselves.
I think you nailed it. I think that's what it comes down to with all these people who are just insufferable. They have
I'd love to ask
issues.
them.
Yeah,
I'd love to ask them just straight up, like, what is love? What does that mean?
I think that if you
What is love? Cindy, don't hurt me.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Don't hurt me.
Absolutely.
Oh. Shout out to whoever just stopped. I didn't see it because I was too busy serenading Cindy.
most of people like this, I think that's the question. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? What happened? Like,
I know what it is.
I'm not kidding when I say this. Like,
you pray tell.
No, it's parentage. Okay, her parents did not smack her in the mouth when she said something stupid when they should have, and I blame her parents. And they should get onto that now because it's not too fucking late.
Oh, honey, I'm pretty sure it's too fucking late.
No, they could start beating the shit out of her and get her off the internet.
The only thing it's not too late for is a really, really, really late term abortion. And I know that's 2 abortion jokes in like 2 minutes of each other, which is kind of sloppy, but even so, I had to say it.
You know what?
General Kenobi is correct. Fatherless behavior.
Yes, actually, I agree with that.
A pimp named Cinevere. Yes. Say the whole thing. Have you seen the Boondocks, Cindy?
I have not.
Chat, send me super chats shaming this hoe. Cindy, you and I, on Sunday, we have our anime night. We're going to watch a few episodes of the Boondocks. It's not technically an anime, but it's heavily anime inspired. And it is the greatest, like, people are like, oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender is the greatest, like, anime adjacent TV show. Avatar: The Last Airbender ain't got shit on the Boondocks.
I do have a clip of the N-word moment.
Oh, which one? Every episode is an N-word moment.
No, it's literally called a nigga
I know.
moment.
You know, you're talking about literally the N-word moment. I know what you mean. I'm setting the stage. Cromax with a 2-banger. Does Cindy's mic have teeth marks? Cindy?
Maybe.
Do you have a good relationship with your father? That's probably the number one question that I would ask. Do you love your parents? Do your parents love you?
You love anybody, anyone. Do you love anybody, like at all, like yourself, anybody?
No, she
And what
only
does
knows
that
how to
mean?
love
If you say that you
herself.
love, if you do love people, then what define that? What do you mean by love?
Hey, she loves somebody, and that person is her. That's
I don't
who
even
she
know if
loves.
that's
Demon Carol with a 2-banger. I made you react to the lawn mowing scene, woman. I was there when that happened. This is true. Demon Carol did make you react to the lawn mowing scene.
But you asked if I've seen it. I've seen clips. I'm trying to say that. I've seen a lot of clips, but I haven't seen it.
Dude, Eric Jenkins ran into an actual Uncle Ruckus cosplayer at MegaCon.
He told me. And he said it was scary how much he sounded like him.
Did he send you the picture?
Yeah.
It is so fucking perfect. Eric, I don't know if you're still watching because you were here earlier. Will you send me that? Because you never actually did. You showed it to me on your phone. But Eric, if you're still watching, send me that picture. Text it to me because you've got my number, motherfucker. I need that. Just, oh my God. It was so fucking good. Michael Doberman for a 5-banger. Wasn't Cindy on Side Scrollers? I swear she's been on the episode with almost 10,000 was donated. Well, for those of you guys that don't know, well, Cindy, do you want to just tell the people? I mean, they should all know by now, but just in case.
Yeah, I've been on Side Scrollers. They didn't almost make it. They made it to 10K.
That's not the thing I was telling you to tell you about, but go on.
Yeah, no, I was pulling up my calendar so I can say that I will be back on Side Scrollers on April 3rd. Thank you very much.
You could just say a week from today. It's literally Fridays, just like Neon Leon.
Yeah, but usually they're like, hey, you know, what day is that?
I thought you're on every other Friday. Like, I thought you have a
every other Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And next time is April 3rd. So I'm excited. If you guys missed it, I also got to hang out with Kirsha, Pickle, and Leaflet. We played Lost Castle 2. It was a good time.
El Merbot for a 2-banger. How's a ninja bottle of fry? Val Drain with a 2-banger. Men built everything knowing it wouldn't be enough. Actually not true. A black woman invented the washing machine. That's not a joke.
Wow.
That's not a joke. That's just a historically factual statement. A black
Talk about a woman knowing her place.
No fucking joke. Did I tell you about the black woman at the Wendy's when I was in Florida?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. So I got up way earlier than everybody else because, you know, black people, right? Because I was staying with Kata and Trey. And so I thought, I'm going to be a nice friend. And I'm going to go get breakfast for all of us. And the closest place to our Airbnb was a Wendy's. Now, we're in Florida, in Orlando. A lot of black people, a lot of Latinos as well, but a lot of black people. So as I roll up to this Wendy's, it's this like 50-year-old black woman in there at the drive-thru, and she's laughing her ass off. It's like fucking 8 a.m. She's laughing her ass off when she opens the drive-thru window door. And I was like, oh, someone's having a good time at work. And she goes, oh, my sandwich maker was just doing some dumb shit. And I said, don't worry, my sandwich maker does dumb shit the whole time. I call her my wife. And the black woman started laughing her ass off at that. And I was like, yes, black woman okay with wife sandwich maker jokes. It made me so happy.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
I don't even know if that's true.
Let's Leaf, maybe there's some logic here. Who knows? Maybe she's going to turn you here by the time
so
it's all
irritating.
done.
Country. Because those lunchboxes are not only beautiful, but they're also really well thought out in terms of nutrition. So there's this spirit of wanting to raise these really strong and healthy citizens for the nation.
Wait, what? Wait, what's bad about that? What? What a fucking honor! What an honor! No, I'm serious. Like what greater duty is there in life than that? Than something like that? What fucking telos? Like that's crazy. Like
I listen to what she says here.
You know, I'm really glad that Leaflet's streaming right now because that means she's not watching, which means I can say this and not feel like an asshole. Because I love Leaflet to death. I think Leaflet she is a glorious, beautiful, adorable human being. But she has the uncanny ability to say the smartest shit while still sounding like a fucking retard. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not knocking her. I love Leaflet. Leaflet might be my second favorite person on the internet ever after you. But she says the smartest shit in the most Nick Shirley of ways. Like,
oh my gosh!
This, like,
if she takes
she's gonna find a
exception to
way
that,
to poke a hole
I don't
in
think she would.
no, I'm just
this
saying.
idea
If in the event she does, you can bribe her with Precure.
That's fair enough.
of loving your country here and delivering nutritious food to your children.
Because those lunchboxes are not only beautiful, but they're also really well thought out in terms of nutrition. So there's this spirit of wanting to raise these really strong and healthy citizens for the nation.
Horrible.
You mean your kids?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You mean you
Okay. So Lithium Lux Eterna says she hears a word she likes and has to work it into the next few weeks' sentences. I found out what a nastygram was today. I'm still looking for ways to work that in. Like, I found out about the term nastygram about 12 hours ago, and now I want to use it for everything. So I'm not even going to knock her for that, Lithium.
Well, what's a nastygram?
You know those professional emails that are basically fuck you emails, but you have to basically say fuck you in a very professional way?
Okay.
That's a nastygram.
Ah, okay.
I had never heard that term until today, and now I need to look for every reason, period, to use that term because I just learned it and it's cool.
Makes sense to me.
give your kids the maximum like potential in their life, like, and that's like somehow like related to the patriarchy putting their fucking boot on your neck. Like, what the fuck is this mental like illness? Like, this is unreal.
Well, here it is. Here's why.
Whenever I read motherhood blogs or magazines, I always get the ick because it just reeks of nationalism.
Are you surprised in the slightest that this woman, well, not woman, because I mean, look at it, sees anything relating to motherhood and gets the ick?
Why would it give you the ick of being a mom?
I mean, look, like, she looks like the type of woman that would drown her kids.
Oh my gosh.
Am I
Is
wrong?
that a trans woman?
No, wait, no, that's a normal woman. You don't know that?
No. This woman right here, is she trans?
No, it's an actual biological woman thing to drown her own kids.
That's insane.
Yeah, like that's the old joke, and it's an old joke because it's one of those jokes based on truth. Men abandon their kids, but women drown them. When women suffer psychological breaks, they often, but more often than should be the case, drown their children.
That's fucking crazy.
It's an actual fucking thing. So when I say that this woman looks like she drowns her kids, I'm basing that in an actual psychological phenomena.
A real case. Oh my gosh, a real case.
Okay, hold on. Nah, we ain't gonna have no Casey Anthony slander on this channel because enough time has passed to acknowledge she was really fucking hot.
Okay, guys, don't stick your dick in crazy, okay? I feel like Leon is the poster child as the reason why you don't stick your dick in crazy.
Whether it's subconscious or not, I think a lot of mothers do have this pride about the fact that while their husbands are going out and quite literally sacrificing their lives and their bodies for the economy,
I want to put everyone in camps. I want to put everyone in camps.
I agree.
Is my response to this.
Yeah, everybody goes.
Is that you? Did you agree, Cindy?
I agree. Yes. No, especially these retarded people who are so willing to go onto Instagram or to TikTok and spout this bullshit. Camp for you. You know, just camp. Go.
To me, camp is too nice. I like what I said at the beginning of this video. Deport to the Middle East, but right before we glass the Middle East. She survived camp. Not everybody at those camps died.
Yeah. And like I said, if there's a potential that her ashes are in that like bombing site, jettison into space. I don't want it polluting.
Actually, they'd be glasses.
Oh, that's fine. We can take all that glass, throw it into space. I don't want it polluting the planet anymore.
Hey, yo, fuck you, CD Stein 69. If you want to insult me like that, you can at least send a goddamn super chat. The fact that Leon's been married multiple times is why you don't stick your dick in crazy. Fuck you.
In a camp, and
everyone's going into a camp.
Okay.
I'm done.
And they are literally raising.
Snack, are you new here? I'm just now noticing that your profile picture is fucking dark side Phil, and that's hilarious. You must be new. If you're new, you better hit that goddamn subscribe button. By the way, anybody that's new here, hit the subscribe button. We are less than fucking 40 subs away from 10K, the big 10,000. So if you're new here, please subscribe. It means the world to me. But I just noticed your profile picture and thought it was hilarious.
Citizens, they're raising the next generation of laborers. So within this context, motherhood is considered to be just as valuable as what the men are doing, what the husbands are doing. So for someone like me who teaches
important.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I have to reject the fuck out of this. Kyle Doberman for a 2-banger. Shoe Cine 2028. Tell me a better bear. Women should not be allowed in politics, period. I love Shu. I love Cindy. I love Leaflet. I love Kershaw. None of them bitches should be in politics. No offense, Cindy.
No, I fucking agree. But then again, if you want that to be the case, then all of these cucks that are shilling for fucking Israel should not be allowed in either. All right? I am all for amending the 19th, repealing it, whatever. But yeet, if you are going to be for another country, you should not be allowed in politics. You take their money, you yeet them out of the country, and that's it.
Yeah, if you want a 2028 ticket for anybody, it should be me and Asmongold or me and Hayden Wayne. Just saying.
I would be okay with that. Well, I would vote for Hayden over you.
I think I'm going to go grab my replacement co-host, Sevi, now, because Cindy has burned her Brit. No.
Oh, my goodness.
What the F? Like, what in the Nani is...
I agree, Leaflet. What the fuck, Cindy?
going on here? Like,
think about this really quick. Listen to what she says. It always comes back to her.
What the husbands are doing. So for someone like me who teaches gender in Japan, it's really, really difficult for me to come in and say, hey, that's actually...
She what?
She teaches gender in Japan. You guys don't even know what gender is. You guys can't tell me what a woman is. What business do you have teaching anybody anything? Oh my fucking God.
But on a serious note, like, for all of you guys that are doubters, and hopefully my chat, because you guys are awesome, you've been seeing my videos because I've been laying this out for, again, 2 fucking years now. For those of you guys that are doubters about Japan going woke, hopefully this is the wake-up call that you guys need, because she is in the teaching institutions in Japan. She is raising the new generation of Japanese children to think with this Western post-Marxist, postmodern ideology. She's not an outlier. This isn't a rarity. This has become the norm. When you go to Capcom's official Japanese website and you look at their corporate what's it called? Like their corporate philosophies, they are, even the Japanese website is all in on this American woke ideological ESG funded probably soon bridge absolute bullshit. This isn't new. Kobeni Corp, the Japanese version of BlackRock, massively investing in anime and manga. Why? So that all the horrible agenda-driven bullshit that we see in movies and TV shows here in the West, and all the agenda-driven bullshit we see in the localized versions of these anime when they come here, their whole job is to make sure it's in the Japanese part from the beginning. You don't even need to add woke shit to the localizations if it's already in the base product. This hopefully is a wake-up call for you guys that Japan... Now, I will say there's a possible light at the end of the tunnel in that Japan has us to learn from, and that they can look at what happened to us because we were about 5 years ahead of them and nip this in the bud. They also got there's also the idea that Sanae Takeuchi, the current prime minister, is heavily against all this shit. But that being said, Sanae Takeuchi is doing the same shit that our Republican regime in America is doing here. And she ran on a platform of getting rid of these people and deporting them. But now she's pro the Japanese version of H-1B visas, basically. So there might not even be any hope there.
I don't understand. This is a country that is on the verge of collapse because of their population. And yet they're going to... I don't understand. Oh, my God.
Thomas Rohak, you might be new here. He says, you say, I'm hate sweet baby. If you're new here, go back and look at my old catalog. The sweet baby stuff was one of the things that made my channel start to blow up. I was one of the very first people covering the sweet baby shit. So if you're
saying
interested,
he
check that out.
hates.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if you're interested, go check out my old videos. I was one of the very first people covering that. I think you might find them interesting.
Starts to feel empowering if you've been taught that your sacrifices are being made for the country. So it is that deep. And I'm going to continue to talk about this until people start getting it.
This is people completely like fucking the concept of duty. Like it's unreal. It's like, do you not care about anything beyond yourself? Like, are you trying to seek fulfillment?
What up, Bishop?
Like,
Hey, Bishop.
things that don't matter? Like, what greater honor is there than to like move things into the future?
So here's the deal. These people don't believe in the future. And we actually broke this down with the Homath video that I was covering on stream yesterday. Shout out Leaflet again, because I was covering her version of the Homath video. These people, now, to be fair, there's a lot of men that do this as well, because this is a modernity problem, not just a woman problem. But you see it the most in women. That's why there's a loneliness crisis amongst men. These women believe in these modern day hedonistic lifestyles of, hey, like, we are rejecting the patriarchy, we're rejecting masculinity, we're rejecting the concept of settling, we're rejecting long-term marriages, we're rejecting motherhood, and as such, we get to live in a I want to do whatever I want as long as it makes me happy society. And you know what? Fair enough. That's illegal, but that doesn't mean it's morally correct. And that's why laws and morals don't actually coincide. That's why laws and morals are, frankly, irrelevant when tied together, because shit can be legal but still be immoral. Shit can be completely moral, but there's no law around doing it. So really, you don't need to think about the law at all. There's a generation of people, a lot of them women, but people in general in this modern era, that live on these carnal desires and this selfishness and this lizard brain ideology because it makes me happy, without any forethought about what it means for the future and for the future generations. And why? Because there's not going to be future generations, because these women hate children, they hate motherhood, they're not going to have kids, or by the time they do, they're in their fucking 30s and it's too little, too fucking late. So yeah, why would they care?
You know what? I'm going to go find that dumb Japanese cunt, and I'm going to write him a letter and tell him he's a dumb Japanese cunt. And then I'm going to show him every ounce of proof that I fucking can. I'm going to make him choke on it.
Giggity?
This is ridiculous. Like, this is so bad.
The answer is narcissism. They just want power and they just want to focus on me. They don't care what comes out of the mouth as long as they get clicks. And also, the answer is just narcissism constantly.
Well, even then, like, what is that? What is that? Like even if your whole point is like, you want it's like for yourself, right? Like, anything that you do here, it just ends when you die, you know? And it's kind of like it's very short-sighted, even from a narcissistic standpoint. Like this is like some true delusion. Like,
what's the Japanese version of ice? Because nothing would make me.
I believe it is ice.
Ice.
I would have loved to seen in the middle of her video, just like. And then she's like, I gotta go. And then they're like, time to leave, crazy witch. They just...
I like that they call her a crazy witch. I like that.
That's right. It is boot her ass right out of Japan.
Yeah. See, sign 69. The Japanese version of ice is rice.
I actually made an
That's
AI
the way to
picture.
go, man.
I actually made an AI picture of me as ice, and it says rice on it.
That's awesome.
What a subversion! Like, it's like, seriously, like, to think about what she's saying. Okay, she's saying that, you know, raising kids into the future, giving your kids the maximum level of potential, so that your country can have its maximum potential. She's saying that that's bad. Instead, you should, like, and this is, where else is there to go but this? Instead, you should give yourself up to, you should give up yourself to personal pleasure and corporation. Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. It's like they're everywhere. These psychos are everywhere.
And you want to know the reason they're everywhere?
What's that?
They're paid to be everywhere. This didn't come about naturally. This is the Yuri Bezmenov speech. The Yuri Bezmenov speech didn't just apply to the U.S. It applied to the entire Western world, as well as all the U.S.'s proxies. Japan was, and frankly, ever since World War II, always has been, a United States proxy. And as such, they know that they have to infiltrate these other U.S.-based areas, because let's be real, after World War II, we basically rewrote their constitution to practically mirror ours. There's a slightly different, but I've actually read the Japanese constitution. I don't know if you have.
A long time ago.
Yeah, so Steven Crowder used to go on and like say, oh, no country has free speech except the U.S. It's exclusively a U.S. thing. And I was curious. I'm like, well, what about Japan? So I read the Japanese constitution. They do, in fact, have free speech. They only have one caveat to it, one major caveat. Like, there's a few, just like we have a few here. But one major caveat is that you basically can't shit talk the emperor. But like, we have caveats to our free speech as well. You know, you can't incite violence, you know, things like that. So all in all, the point is, Japan has free speech. So that was why I read the Japanese constitution. But the reason I bring this all up, any of these Western-based constitutions, whether it be the U.S. or somewhere all the way in the East, like Japan, these bad pro-communist, pro-Marxist, postmodern activists are going to be sent in to destabilize and destroy the nations from within the inside. And the thing is, they don't know they're doing it. They're useful idiots. They're useful pawns. That's not to make you hate them any less. No, hate them all the same, by all means. Like, they are evil motherfuckers. That being said, they are ignorant pawns to the grander plan.
I don't know who Yuri is or what his speech was.
Yuri Bezmenov was a KGB defector who came to America and basically stated the way you destroy a nation. And we're actually going to do an entire TFH just on Yuri Bezmenov's speech. We just haven't done it yet. But he stated that the short version, you don't destroy a country by fighting it and blowing it up. I'm not going to play the speech on this stream, Sakumatic, but we're going to be covering the speech at some point on our Tuesday show, because on Tuesdays, we run a conspiracy theory show. Spoiler alert, most of these aren't theories, they're fact. But anyway, so we'll do the Yuri Bezmenov speech on that. But anyway, short version is he defected from the KGB, and he came in and came to America and said, the way you destroy a country and the way that we practice destroying countries is not by blowing them up. That's worthless. Country can rebuild. It's the Civil War method from Marvel. You've seen that. You need to infiltrate them from the inside and destabilize them so they destroy themselves. If they destroy themselves, there's no building them back up.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying, like, if a person is pro another country, I don't care if they're on TikTok, Instagram, or whatever, that's no longer, that should be the red flag, where those people absolutely need to be deported to whatever country it is that they are supporting. Like, by all means, you could do your due diligence to whatever country you want, but you can't do it here.
I'm just realizing what your name is. I've been trying to pronounce it in some Asian way. It's Suckama-dick.
I'm not that. Because I didn't gather that at first either. Wait, so, I thought it was here that you learned, like, you taught me that.
Maybe I'm just misremembering. I do a lot of these streams, and right now we have 207 people watching between here and Kick. So first of all, shout out to all y'all. There's 145 of you watching here. several on Kick. I had to flip over to look at the numbers. The point is, shout out to all you guys. Appreciate you. But the reason I have this highlighted, so suck on my dick. Every Tuesday at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, me, Cinevere, and our friend Sammy 3Pete have a conspiracy theory show. So show up for that. Sometimes it's little funny, weird conspiracies or supernatural stuff. Other times it is literally very deep, dark shit like Harp or the episode that got banned that is no longer on YouTube, which is the suicide gun or the heart attack gun. Yeah,
You put that on Patreon.
Say that again.
You should put that on Patreon.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. But anyway, but yeah, that's the Yuri Bezmenov stuff. Speaking of communism, speaking of taking people's money, I should go ahead and let you guys know that we are only 48 away from tier 2. So like while we're talking about communism, I'm just gonna let you guys know, capitalist wise, if you guys would like to participate in the greatest form of economics in the world, capitalism, we're $48 away from tier 2, which will get you guys a watch party in the Discord, and we will do a wheel spin for what movie we're going to watch.
Hell yeah, support capitalism.
Good goddamn right, support capitalism. All right, let's keep going.
And the fact that they're in Japan, that I don't understand how. Apparently, she's half Japanese, so I guess she can't.
Well, she's full retarded. How about that?
There you go. There you go. I just.
By the way, Vesper Bean says Bima.
I would love
to
debate this
I just responded.
We should find. I just searched to see who exactly she is.
Holy fuck.
And I don't think that's the right person.
God bless you and your patience, Leaf. That's impressive.
No,
and look at that. Retromeister coming out to Woodworks, becoming a member all on his own. Absolute fucking legend. You love to see it. This clip always gets the stream demonetized. I don't give a fuck. We're playing it anyway. Also, I was wrong about whatever the number was. 152 plus 15, that'd be 167. We're actually 33 away from, because this doesn't track memberships. So we're actually 33 away from tier 2 after that one. Shout out. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. Truly appreciate you.
The reason why it's not even because I want to convince them or anything. I want to understand.
I
want to get in there and understand what makes you think this, because it's so dumb. I want to know.
I think it's narcissism. It's being a narcissist and an algorithm. Those
Glad
two
you made
things.
it,
You could see that just that trajectory, and the world just went on fire with those two things. Everything became reality TV. Everything became just say and do whatever to get clicks, and because that gets ahead of the algorithm, and so we're just
no. I reject this. I fundamentally reject this. This is not say or do whatever to get clicks. Okay? These people believe this. They're they're not just looking for clout by saying dumb shit to get rage bait and then get money in their pocket. These people believe this. And that's what if they're just saying dumb shit to get money, we could ignore them. But they are actual threats because this is ideology that they stand the fuck behind. They're really no different than Islamic fundamentalists in that regard.
No, I agree. And they are looking to recruit you. And don't forget, guys, if you go against their belief, they do want to hurt you.
And that is exactly what makes them no different than Islamic fundamentalists.
Mm-hmm.
Randall is Xana coming in with a Words of Paradise membership. You legend. I love your name because it's close to Xena. And I actually started rewatching Xena today. God damn, Xena Warrior Princess is a legendary goddamn show.
She's gorgeous.
She was my very first celebrity crush. I met her when I was 15 at a con. Man, what a woman. And then Vescarabino coming in with 5 gifted Words of Paradise memberships. Who'd you hit? Who'd you just slap around? Rex Vectum. Nice.
Hit him right in the Vectum.
God damn it. Yep, 1985. Let's see. Who else I hit? Come on, scroll up. Stop being retarded.
Nickelodeon Anderson.
Earl Corgi and Mark Dose 1859. You hit some solid ones. Hayden Wayne says, to be fair, Phoenix does know these people believe this stuff and they're Marxists. He used to be on the inside their circles. He's speaking. You think he's speaking on useful idiots? Maybe, but I mean, Side Scrollers regularly has thousands of people watching them, and so if you're gonna speak on this, like, say it for what it is, which is the real shit. That is, these people are evil. They believe this, and it is going to be terrible. Far worse for us in the long run than if they were just useful idiots. That being said, I need to play y'all a clip for Randall Azana and for Vescarbino. This is for you guys. I haven't given any of you guys any horsecock tonight.
Horse semen's great.
I'm digging horsecock.
Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me say it. Nay. Ooh, as I keep more.
My favorite stallion I keep in my top drawer kinda goes hard though.
Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock and eat horse.
I don't know how we're going to ever top horsecock.
I still don't know. I still don't know. Thank you guys so much for the donos. I appreciate it. You're all legends.
Crazy just keeps getting amplified and amplified and amplified. And then that encourages other people to amplify their insanity and narcissism. It's just this never ending loop.
I have like this big theory of everything on the internet and how things all went south from humanity not really being prepared for social media.
Uh-huh.
They're not.
Yeah, I'm always.
Didn't she say this when she was on with us on my show?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
You want to hear it? It's kind of
Yes,
cool.
absolutely.
Please, yeah.
Basically, like humanity, right? Prior to the current like social media age, we were kind of more localized, like as
Yes,
you
she
know,
did
as
say
a
this when she
species,
was on
right?
with
So
us.
like you're compared to like people within your in real life friend group, right? So there's always like some skill that you are really good at, right? When you're comparing like your small town, you know, maybe you're the best at, let's just like use something dumb here, like you're the best at Halo, right? And you could take pride that like you were the best at Halo in like your little friend group, right? Or whatever skill that is, cooking, mechanics, whatever. Now, when you expand that with social media, now that localized friend group is now global. So now you're competing with like the top 0.01% of people, right? So now it's like, oh, look at this person's life, 0.01% top. Now you're comparing to that rather than to people in your local.
Shadow Walker coming in, becoming a member all on his fucking own. I'm pretty sure that breaks us past tier 2. I'm gonna need someone to count it up for me. Need a mod. I don't know if is Daxnar not even here.
I haven't
bet
seen Daxy.
He was here at the beginning. I bet that bitch got drunk and fell asleep knowing him. God damn it. If I have any mods here, please do me a solid and do some counting. Otherwise, I'll message like Sonia or something if she's still awake and ask her to do it for me. But either way, shout out Shadow Walker. I appreciate her. I appreciate you. You're an absolute legend. I was thinking Sonia when I said that. This is for you.
How you doing, sir? Good. Can we talk to you? Where are you from? You live in New York?
Who are you?
Don Lemon.
You're a fucking moron, dude.
You love to see it. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much.
Localized friend group. And so like what happens is you start to feel like you have no purpose in this world. Like there's no place for you because you're not good at anything and you just fucking suck, right? So you're just like, what is my purpose? What is my life? What is my telos in like existence? And then what that turns into after that, right, is now society provides you with a couple options. Like one of them being, have you considered that the reason all of this is happening to you is because you haven't been you the whole time? Have you thought about maybe
it's almost like it's a twisted inversion of the dead internet theory where now, mind you, I believe dead internet theory is real. You cannot convince me otherwise. Dead internet theory is 100% real. But if you were to compound on top of the dead internet theory that not only is there all these bots that are controlling the algorithms that are making the internet a homogenized zone of consumer mentality and propaganda, that the people that aren't bots also aren't themselves online, that is an even more terrifying prospect. Because, like, for example, y'all will always know it's me online. If we were to go to my ex, right, and we scroll through here, and I see this guy right here, and I make a post saying, why does homie look like he's about to scream how much he sacrificed after the board kicked him out of his own company? You know that's me, because that's a funny Spider-Man fucking joke.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe if I keep calling Lord of the Rings pagan propaganda, people will forget I'm a raging homosexual. Cindy Watson was right. In reference to that, like, these are very obviously, and notice how they're not getting a whole lot of interaction. It's because I just post shit that I think of all the top of my head that's funny or that I just want to say, and then I move the fuck on. But you got people out there that are fighting for these breadcrumbs of interaction. And so they will say and do shit that isn't them. And if you compound that on dead internet theory, it is a terrifying thought. Yes, Snort Stack, Evan Loves Worf is a perfect example of what I'm referring to. Absolutely. And he verifiably bots his tweets. Verifiably.
Be changing yourself in a really fundamental way that might actually fix all of this, right? So now you have all of these identity issues coming up, right? And all of these identity issues are based on the idea that you have to change yourself into something else, and then you will realize your telos, like your reason of life. You will realize that. But what happens is these people realize that it's not real, and so what happens is you then go back and realize, like, wait, I'm actually the same person as before. It didn't actually change anything, but now I'm worse off. And this is why you see, like, in the studies, you see high, like, self-isekai rates. I don't know, like, if I can say, the word, but.
Did she just refer to suicide as self-isekai?
Yeah.
We need less Nyaras and more leaflets, because I love this bitch so goddamn much.
I know. I adore the shit out of her. I want to hug the hell out of her. Kind of like how Method is with elves. I understand.
I don't know Method, so I can't say much about that. But
no, you do Freerin.
Oh my god! I thought you were talking about a VTuber. You meant like
no.
Okay, yeah, Method for Freerin. Yes, you were correct. Yes, exactly.
Self-isekai rates of not only trans people, but did you know that another group that's also like nearly, I don't know if it's like, it's a very high percentage is furries. So if you think about like both of those things, they both.
Furries.
Me and Hypno were streaming last night, and I said something about gay furries. He was like, man, why does it have to be a gay furry? I said, well, have you ever seen a straight one? And Hypno literally stopped. Like, he just went silent midstream, and he goes, after several seconds of silence, he says, there's some things you never realize until you sit and think about it. Like, I blew Hypno's mind last night by asking him, have you ever seen a straight furry?
I have actually. I've met a couple at conventions.
I refuse to believe they were actually straight.
No, they were. One was definitely a man and the other was definitely a woman. And they were definitely a couple because they had a little furry child.
Okay, well, exceptions to the rule do nothing but prove the rule. So
that's fair.
Let's deal with that identity thing, right? So that's one side of it. The other side of it is submit yourself. Your entire telos, your reason of existence, is this idea and this movement, right? And so that's why they give themselves completely.
Hayden Wayne coming in with a fucking 20 banger. And just speaking on the bento boxes, my girlfriend, by the way, I'm not going to say too terribly much because I don't know how much of this is, is what happens in Florida stays in Florida. But I hung out with Hayden and his girlfriend over the weekend. And she is fucking adorable. She is incredible. Aww. She is amazing. She is like incredibly attractive for like not to try and be weird or anything, but like you wouldn't think that people like me or Hayden could score attractive girlfriends or whatnot. Hayden's girlfriend is awesome as fuck. Just throwing it out there. Just being on bento boxes. My girlfriend makes sure I have some snacks for my few weeks at work. The day I leave, she packs me a cold bag with a bunch of red and green apples and oranges, and this time she included charcuterie. No, she probably, because it was for you and she loves you so much, called it a charcuterie.
That's cute. Hayden, I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Hayden, you absolute fucking legend. You hit the jackpot. Well done. Let's give you some peak racism. You racist motherfuckers! I didn't know how to bring you back.
Look at this nigga's face. Look at his face. Look at his fucking face.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Shout out to my man with a plan, Hayden Wayne.
To like whatever that movement is, because that becomes their reason of existence. And now I'm going to wrap this all up. It makes sense when they say to you that speech is violence, because it literally is for them. Like if from their point of view, you are deconstructing like their will to live, therefore killing them.
Yep. That's the and all right, let's go ahead
And I believe we should continue that, because if they're so weak minded and just have that weak of a personality, by all means, they're doing the rest of the world a fucking favor.
Well, I think this really does drive home what I've been saying about Japan. Like the ESG funding, the political machinations, it's not just a US thing, it's not just a Western world thing. It is all first world powers. Whether it be due to the influence of China, whether it be because China wants to bring down westernized cultures, even westernized cultures in the East. And it wouldn't just be Japan, by the way, it'd be South Korea. Although South Korea seems like they're in a far better position than we are here. At the end of the day, I don't really know how to combat this beyond really the chibi reviews method, which is just keep fucking talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's... I'm not trying to tell people, hey, stop watching anime. It's woke garbage. Like we tell people about, Disney and stuff. Because we need something for escapism. We need the video games. We need the anime. So I wouldn't ever want to make that claim. But I also don't want people to get so lost in the idea that Japan is just this bastion of artistic expression that won't bow and kowtow to the wokeness. There's a fine line. So I don't really know what to do beyond just constantly reminding people that is the case.